Soul Garden.
Hello my fellow soul gardeners, it's that time of year, the year of giving, the time of year where we give to others. And I'm giving you something. If you buy a 60-minute reading, I will give you a free 30-minute follow-up in 2012. That's my holiday gift to you. If you want to know more, come to soulmart.me. Hello Ambassador Gemini and welcome back to Soul Horoscopes Weekly Edition. My name is Christopher Witecki. Well, it has been a rockin' year in 2011. Many changes going on. Some of the most profound shifts in planetary energies. We're coming to the end, really, of this vibration and turning a corner when we go into Capricorn. In fact, this week, we're going to ramp up Sagittarius and we're going to step into Capricorn energy. And I believe this shift will feel distinctly different from what we've been experiencing probably the last 6 months. Where are the Geminis? Well, the Gemini tribe, the intellectual rulers of planet Earth, the ones who push the intellectual envelope. They are working on your balance energies, how you balance yourself and another person. This turns into relationships, long-term partnerships, how fair or not you are to yourself, to yourself day to day, moment to moment, whether you're in a relationship or not. And as we start this week, it is now time to hold space and act on the relationships you want to have in your life. Either the one within the ones you're in, kind of proclaiming, okay, this is where I've come to, or for those who want to draw in, saying, okay, this is what I've come to. Bring it, universe. Now, there's also a couple other themes I want to put out there on the table before we go through the week. One is Mars. Mars in Virgo. This is a very aggressive masculine energy pushing hard. And a big subplot for Geminis. No matter what's going on, the subplot is taking better care of yourself. Putting into your life an institution of self-nurturing, looking out for yourself, looking out for your emotions, having an ear to your emotions, putting one of those Gemini twins on emotions, and being there for yourself. This is going to give you a strength to move forward in life and do anything you want. This also leads to the other point, Saturn. Saturn has been working on you to get back to your heart, back to what you really love, to prioritize your life by what you love. This has been since 2009. It's a very slow-moving transit, but we're coming to a real climax of learning here. So being true to your inner heart, living by what your inner child wants, putting fun, joy, play, love as the first priority, but having to go forward with building a house, building a self-nurturing part of yourself that can take care of that precious inner child. So those are two strong themes. And then we bring us back to relationships. So as Monday begins, it's time to act on what you believe a relationship should be. Put into action. You've been thinking about it for a month. Put into action. This may mean that you're saying goodbye to people, saying hello to people, just being good to you. It depends on your own personal story. Strangely enough, the moon will be in Libra on Monday. So as you are having to own what you are in relationships to yourself and others, emotions for you are honed in on inner child. Inner child is speaking up during that time, which is great. That's a blessing from the universe. So as your inner child is having a voice at the marital table. That's good, because the inner child is the part of you that actually falls in love. The marriage part of it is the agreement between the two souls. So we are owning and acting on Monday. On Tuesday, we are owning space. The moon is still in Libra, so Tuesday is almost like a follow-up of Monday. We just kind of continue into that. It will feel very much the same. Wednesday, things heat up. Wednesday, the sun is at 29 degrees Sagittarius. This is the tested degree. This is a degree where if there are weaknesses in your long-term relationship, marriage plans, they will come to fruition at that point. You'll see the cracks, or you'll slip back into some old marital stuff, or you'll get pulled back in and recognize, I need to be more aware not to let my ex pull me into that space again. It's not a judgment day, it's just a kind of test flight of how much you've learned and whatnot. That day is a day where you really have to hold true to yourself. The moon is in Scorpio at that time, so you're really feeling every bump in the road, unfortunately, during that transit. So it'll be maybe kind of heebie-jeebies. Thursday, things shift dramatically. The sun goes into Capricorn, 0 degrees Capricorn. That's going to make you kind of want to hide. This is a month of hiding. This is a month of exploring your boundaries, exploring what trust is, exploring what intimacy is. It's a very private transit, so don't be surprised if you suddenly just do not want to go out as of Thursday. Interestingly enough, the moon is crossing Mercury in Sagittarius, so although you're kind of going off into vulnerability land, emotions are crossing Mercury, you're having emotional follow-through. at this point on Thursday of all of the things you went through with relationships and whatnot. It's almost like you processed it, but you didn't emotionally process it. So you're emotionally processing those lessons on Thursday and Friday. Come Friday, things get much stronger. What you're going to recognize is how vulnerable you are, what boundaries are open. Can you trust yourself? Can you trust your situations? It's just an explorative. On Saturday, what happens is the moon catches up with the sun for light cast day. So this is a big emotional pulse. For you, it is around a trust issue or a boundary issue. Could be a scare, some sort of scare, revealing an open gate somewhere in your life, revealing a vulnerability. It probably is not a breakdown, however, because Uranus hasn't hit the energy yet. But Saturday is certainly full of clues. It's a day before Christmas, full of a lot of clues as far as what the theme of this next month is going to be with trusted intimacy. So keep one of your twins just watching the show. That's what I would say. Sunday, things are really groovy, actually. The Earth is ruled by Jupiter. That's the jolliest vibration, the perfect one for Christmas. And the moon is in late stage of Capricorn now, really grounding the Earth and making everyone feel cool. So we will get a chill Christmas, even though we're having a rocky start at Capricorn. All right, Gemini. Hey, one announcement. If you want to see me in action on the radio, well, I have a show coming out on Tuesday. It's with FindingCupid.com. That's finding-cupid.com. And it's a love show. So if you're interested in love and relationships and whatnot, or if you want to call in, get a little reading, just an opportunity. If you're in GA, we'll be texting you, of course, a reminder to come on and listen in. All right, that's all I have for the week, but I will be back in 7 days, Gemini. Until then, live, love, be.